fits. Guess where we're going? We're going to Broward Motorsports on the Treasure Coast. We're gonna pick up the bike. We're gonna pick up the 26 M1000RR with an exhaust, an Akra, full titanium system, and the very first BT Moto tune. I believe the first one in the United States. I knew that the stock exhaust wasn't gonna last long. Couldn't do it. So this is gonna be a whole different animal. Not only is it, the service is done and I can finally get over 8,000 RPMs, it's gonna have a little bit of sound to it too. So I'm fired up. I'm looking forward to it. I was all kinds of pumped up to go riding tonight, but as you can see, it ain't gonna happen. We are gonna pick up the bike. That trailer's not gonna be empty, and I won't be lonely on the way back to Orlando tonight. And tomorrow morning we'll go for a ride. We ended up driving back from South Florida last night because it was a little bit rainy, but I have about a half hour today to do a quick burn with the brand new BT Moto tune and the brand new Akra exhaust, which I think looks freaking really good, man. The bracket, heat shield, it's carbon fiber. I think it looks outstanding. Absolutely outstanding. It sounds really good. I thought we would jump on the highway for a quick burn, see how second gear is now, because without the tune, second gear was kind of dead, but not anymore. I can tell you right now, I've already got on a little bit. Let's take it for a little ride. Got the GP shift on there, getting used to that. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I tell you what, getting an exhaust in itself transforms the whole bike. It transforms the experience, not just the sound, but everything around it, in my opinion. I think it's a necessity. I know they're expensive, but it's much smoother. The quick shifter is butter. Seriously, really nice. It's not completely ridiculous fast. I think we'll see, but we're gonna go up against the V4S with Brett. We'll see what kind of numbers we can put down at the track. Right off the bat, and I can tell you it's much more linear. That dead spot is definitely gone, and there's now an official second gear. It's just overall solid bike. It's much more firm than the SK. There's a big difference between the SK and this bike. The suspension is a lot more firm. The bike sounds more throaty, a little bit more deep. Power-wise, you know, it's the sound itself makes it feel. Oh, I tell you what, I gotta turn this wheelie control off. Now I remember before when I opened up the SK, when we got the service completed and we put the headers on and the tune, It seemed like these BMWs from 4 to 9 grand in second gear was basically nothing. But there's a big difference between this bike and the SK. This bike sits definitely taller, much taller. The suspension is definitely stiffer. I have it set on, I think they're both at 7 right now. This is just a really fun bike. That's what it's all about, man. It's just a matter of how much joy it brings to you. And this one definitely brings it. It's got the excitement factor, the fun factor, the cool factor. It's got the pizzazz factor, a little showy, which I like. I like a little showy. Maybe I should have worn my bright red Ducati jacket. Really the only way to actually review the power of a tune and an exhaust is going to be at the track. And the bike loaded up great last night in the trailer. In the pouring down rain. That's where that trailer comes in handy. Let me tell you, what a bonus. But I'll tell you what, fun factor's a 10. Looks is a 10. Power is going to be, I don't know yet, because there's not really anywhere to really get on it and test it. She feels good. I mean, there's no doubt about it. She feels good. What we'll do maybe in the future, we'll see what kind of numbers they put up, and we'll see how she does against the V4S. I think that's going to give us the best comparison. Power-wise. Handling, she feels awesome. I mean, the bike's, if you're going to pay this much, it better have everything. It has everything. It feels awesome. There's no doubt about it. Very solid. Suspension stiff. And adjustable. I like the fact that it's a little taller, and that's the stock seat. I mean, I could easily go to the SK seat, which is probably an inch. I don't know. I think it's got more cushion. It's got a little bit more cushion. This is a little bit more firm. But you know, the biggest telltale, or I think one of the biggest things about a bike, first of all, you have to be excited go out in the garage and go riding. And I am about this. I was itching to go out all morning long. 2 is the experience, and I think the exhaust, this is where it comes into play, really adds it up. It takes it up a couple notches. It really does. Because it really makes you feel the engine, makes you hear the engine, and it's everything about it. The downshifts. Especially with these new bikes with the matching blips. I mean, that's all just plain awesome, man. I took it for a 330-mile ride. In one day. I was varying my speed. It took about 5-6 hours to do for the break-in, just to get this all done. And I tell you what, and just about every other sport bike, I probably wouldn't have been able to walk. And this one is really comfortable. This is a really comfortable bike for me. I mean, and that means it's got to be very comfortable for everybody, because old Crinkle here has a bum right hip. Plus the rear sets you can adjust, which is huge. Right now I have them in the lowest setting. I'll probably bump it up one when I go to the track. It hasn't been a problem. With the GP shift, it's kind of a bonus having it at the lowest setting, because I still can, when I'm downshifted with my boots, they kick right in. And the one thing I had noticed good that I've been riding for about a half hour now is the heat is not nearly as bad as it was when before I had the exhaust put on. I tell you what, before I had the exhaust put on, this bike got really, really hot. Albeit I only rode it for about 600 miles or 3 or 4 or 5 days, but the old girl was getting really hot. It's not throwing pistons in my thigh hot, but this bike definitely gets a little warm. That sounds good, doesn't it? I would say the tune is a little conservative right now. We're going to get back in town probably the first part of August, and I promise you I am going to take it straight to the track first good weather day that's not raining. It's going to be hot and humid, and I'll bring my draggy and we're going to get real-time numbers on this bike, and I'm going to compare it directly to the V4S and the SK. You know, we hit that 2,000 mark. There's a bike in the garage that we got to unveil with the Shanster riding. We got to get 2,000 subs, and then we tell you about that one. I know you guys want to see that. I do. So I appreciate you guys all watching. Until next time, we're going to get a full review. Hope you enjoyed today's video, and oh, chilly, I'm out of here. We'll see you next time.